This is a public speak out portion of the Springfield City Council. I will remind that at or before 6:30, we will end the public speak out and councilors will enter the regular meeting scheduled for 7 p.m. using the other link. And everyone this evening will have up to 3 minutes to speak. And I would just ask that for those individuals who are speaking to just please state your name and address for the record before starting. And I've been submitted a list here with 3 names, so I will recite those names in the order that I have them. With the first being Jeffrey Smith, if he is on the call right now. Is Mr. Smith on the call? All right, Mr. Smith going once, going twice. All right, then I will move down the list here. And Russ, you are the next name. Please just state your name and address for the record.
My name is Russell Seelig. I'm a longtime resident at the 38 Oxford Street in Springfield. So greetings, everyone. Good to see you all. Everybody looks healthy, and that's great. So many of you know that I'm a member of Concerned Citizens for Springfield, Inc., and that over a year ago, we embarked on a program called Curb Appeal to encourage the city to do a better job of reducing trash, litter, and blighted properties in the city. Those distractions affect how we see the city and how the various visitors to the city, such as tourists, employees of businesses in the city, potential renters, and home buyers also see the city. Curb appeal programs were started in the city schools to bring students aboard in this effort, and there were a couple of meetings with the city council subcommittee and with the mayor that appeared promising. Unfortunately, the pandemic had a very negative effect on that program, but we are once again moving forward on it, and we ask all residents, civic associations, and neighborhood councils to join us in improving the curb appeal of the city, how the city looks to us and how it looks to all the visitors to the city. We will be seeking the help of the building department for code enforcement for private properties, the Department of Public Works for taking care of the city streets, the police department for graffiti, shopping carts, unregistered and oversized vehicles, the park and building department for its areas of reporting problems, and we continue to encourage its use. As you walk, bike, or drive through the city, keep an eye out for conditions that need attention, and then put a complaint in through this 311 system. So counselors could put a complaint in anonymously if they wanted to, along with everybody else anonymously. We are asking you counselors to talk with the administration about increasing the various resources needed to improve the appearance of the city. We know that working together, we can make a difference in the curb appeal of the city. Curb appeal is on the move again. Thank you very much for your attention. Are there any questions?
Thank you, Russ. Appreciate your testimony there. I'm sure that the Maintenance and Development Subcommittee will follow up on some measures around curb appeal. So should be sure to keep you in the loop for those as well.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, next we have Ms. Rhonda Latney. It's always good to see you, Ms. Latney. Please feel free to start just stating your name and address for the record, please. Ms. Latney, we can't hear you. Let me see. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yes, good. That's good.
Okay, so this is still new to me. Thank you for your patience.
No worries.
Okay. Good evening. My name is Rhonda Latney, and I own property at 22 Scarsdale Road. I'm here tonight to bring to light the need to evaluate and redesign agencies and organizations that are supposed to protect elders from exploitation, abuse, and scam. I would like to play a video of a friend of mine who's 107 and her account of an alleged abuse that happened to her. I'm hoping you can be able to hear it and see it. Can you see it?
Explain to me what happened when James told you that your son had passed. Explain to me. I told you. You tell me again so I can record it. Oh, he said to me, please. He said to me, Harris died. I said, oh no, and with that I broke out. And I did say to him, you mean to tell me you're just telling me and I need an audience? And then what happened? And he said, I didn't want you to know last night to have to try to sleep on it. Right. And threw me back on this sofa. And you see them boys, they're beginning to go. But there's one. There's one. There's one. Okay. And is any back there? I don't see anything, Sister Howard. But okay. There was a knot right here. But you okay now? You feel okay now? Yeah, it's better, but it still hurts. Okay. Yeah. All right. And I can record this, Sister Howard? Do I have your permission to record this? Do I have your permission to record this? Well, he had no right to have done it. Is it okay for me recording you? Yeah. Okay. All right, then.
So Ms. Howard at the time of that video was 107 years old, and she has hard time hearing because she didn't have her hearing aid. Netflix aired a movie called I Care a Lot. The movie brings to light the corruption that surrounds elder matters on conservatorship, guardianship, and systematic corruption. I would like to recommend individuals to watch the movie. The now 108-year-old Alberta Howard, a resident of Springfield for over 40 years, is Springfield I Care a Lot victim. Ms. Howard, at 100, 105, and 107, birthdays have been topics of interest in the media, and Ms. Howard may be Springfield's oldest living resident. On May 16, 2020, I filed an elderly abuse complaint on Ms. Howard's video testimony of the abuse by James Foltz. On May 19, 2020, Ms. Howard filed and received a restraining order against James Foltz. Sergeant Simmons and Detective McCain of the Elder Affairs Department and the Springfield Police Department suppressed evidence and filed false reports. Greater Springfield Senior Services, Jill Keogh, Frederick Davis, Amber White, and Dr. Nicola Zamora filed a false complaint for injunction relief of protective orders and probate and family court, which led to a false protective order against a Mr. Raymond Rady, a false protection. Yes.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to, please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry. A false protection for an incapacitated and guardianship against Ms. Howard. Had Mr. Rainey illegal removed from Mrs. Howard's house and his residence at...
Ms. Ladney, can you please round out your comments, please? I'm sorry.
Excuse me?
I'm just sticking to the rules. Can you please round out your comments just for time?
So my comment is that due to the incompetence of the Greater Springfield Senior Services Police Department filing a false complaint in family probate court, Ms. Howard at 108 is now incarcerated at the nursing home at Redstone in East Longmeadow against her will. We have done everything in the books to follow up. The Hampden District Court, the District Attorney's Office, Springfield Police Department, Greater Springfield Senior Services has hit information regarding this entire thing, and James Foltz, who had a restraining order and had a complaint in the court for the abuse, all his charges has been denied. So I'm here tonight because my question is, who holds these individuals accountable that place themselves above the law? And if my allegations are true, what are their consequences? I emailed to you document proof of the reports from Springfield Police Department in the false complaint that Greater Springfield Senior Service has filed in family probate court. This woman has had no justice, no support. And I cannot come to you calling out these people's names who are supposed to uphold the law without document proof.
Thank you, Ms. Latney.
I emailed everyone to you, the documentation and the proof. And I would like to have some kind of feedback on this. Is there anyone that has any questions regarding this matter?
Ms. Latney, we certainly can, counselors can follow up with you individually after this call, and would encourage those that are interested to do so.
Well, you have all the information. We have documentation to prove everything we are saying. And you have these people who are free because they are above the law and there's no accountability. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Latney.
Thank you.
As well for joining the public speak out. I also see a Diane on the call and a Galaxy J7 Prime. Brendan, do we know who those individuals are?
I do not.
Okay. Well, for the sake that I only received 3 names for public speak out, I will go with that. Counselors, at 7 p.m., just be sure to use the other link for the regular meeting, but at this time we will adjourn. Great. Thank you all and have a good evening.
Thank you all.
Thank you.